Lisa's uncle had a shop out in Bend, Oregon that had some Mopar parts, and we were able to go out and grab those. They were Barracuda parts, and traded them for that wiring harness, that hood. By an 18 spline, you get.
Yep. That's what you get. You get a Hemi 4-speed and a chicken.
I made a down payment on an 18 spline with John, and I got this driver's door, which took a little bit of work, but it's a really solid door. Very, very good door. It hasn't had any body work ever on it until just a few little things I did to it. Stole the latch off my door and put it on there. This is just some shots of, again, some more jigs for straightening the roof. And now, got this door to fit pretty well, so take a look at that. There was just no saving that other door, at least not for right now. I needed something that I knew was true. There was too many other flaws in the other door to ever know if it's going to work right. I'm going to keep it, and maybe someday I'll straighten it out and use it. I don't know, but this door is true. It's not been wrecked. No body work's been done to it. There's a couple little dings and dents in it, but nothing serious. Came with a wing window, some glass, although I think it's a glass out of an air-conditioned car, so it's kind of got that tint to it. I switched over my body molding on the top there, and then later on I've already put the armrest panel on it, and pretty happy with how the window rolls up and down. This original door here was just too many unknowns about it for now, so I stripped any pieces off I could, but my wing window was bad anyway, so basically all those parts I got, Barracuda parts, seats, everything else, I traded for about $850 credit towards some parts that I can use. And here's got our windshield to put in there, and this is a friend from Discovery Glass.
Yeah, I see people
helping me set it in there.
Quarters out of these cars.
See how it looks.
That one's really solid, all where the welds are at.
Mm-hmm.
But it's it's obviously been hit pretty hard, and so I'd rather fix that quarter panel and cut out the bad section maybe and weld it in, so you don't have to screw with all the factory seams.
So the top of the glass on this side, you're exactly 1 inch from the pinch weld.
And this part up here.
Yeah, see over there, you're exactly 1 inch from this edge to the edge of your glass.
Say that one more time. What's that mean?
So see how I'm touching it, pushing on the edge of the glass? Right. On that side to this body line, the one the clips will go up to, it's exactly 1 inch.
Okay.
So we're off by almost a half an inch. 3/8.
And this is pretty wide down here, like I can get my finger in that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I judge it. I just gotta.
Okay. It's about the same. So over here it's
Yeah, it's an inch. Here we got the
all right.
It's almost exactly 1 inch.
Yeah. Okay, and what about all this stuff up here? What do you think about that?
To be honest with you, I don't know, because I don't know where the adjustments need to come from. I don't know if the roof needs to come down or if those corners need to go up.
Yeah.
Maybe on used to be. And then I got this set up to do the last push on this with the porta power, so we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, the main roof overall is getting better and better. There's a piece of trim on the roof that makes it look a little skewed, but it's looking pretty good. Got the dash put back on. Still gonna have to do a little more finish work on that. But I'm just taking a measurement from here up to the top of the roof right here is about 21 3/4 of an inch. And if I go to this other side, same distance here is about 22 inches from right here up to the top. So there's a 1/4 of an inch of difference there. And then the main thing
but still all tied together, is this roof line. You can see right here, this thing's still kinked. It's not totally parallel across here with the passenger side, which I think is true. There's still a little bit of a buckle up in here that has got to be there. The gap here from this piece, I don't know how true it is, but it's probably as true as it needs to be, to the top of here is a 1/2 inch difference between this side and the passenger side. So what I'm doing right now is the last push on this. Oh, and then also if you look at the angle of this A-pillar compared to the passenger one, it's just a little bit set back at the top. I do have a windshield now. Bought this window and that crate, so I can just do the fitting on that, and it does fit in there, and it actually looks pretty nice. At first it was like we didn't even know if this was the right windshield for this car. It was so far off. Making this curve right here, it was literally probably from start point about 4 inches off, and then after I got it back from John's, the window fits in there, and it's very, very close. The angles in looking down the side of the car here are right on, both the driver's side and the passenger side. I mean, they're very, very nice. This door fits. Ouch. This door fits really nice now. Opens and closes, probably as well as ever. The body gaps are nice up here, and true all the way down. This might be all right, guys. Back here on a Saturday evening here, working on the shop. Today I'm taking a level, one of those laser levels I borrowed from my buddy who's a carpenter, and we're putting a true line on this car with a laser. So I'm gonna find a spot on my shop floor, and because the shop floor is obviously not straight, it's close, but it's not ever correct. So I'm putting all the jack stands at exactly the same height with the laser, and then setting the axle right on that. So every jack stand, right at the valley where the axle drops in, is going to be exactly the same height. So that laser level is actually one of the coolest things I've ever used as a tool. I'd pretty much recommend anybody trying that. I went around with a Sharpie. I put like 4 different planes on my car, all through the body lines. You know, I just took a Sharpie and made like 1-inch lines all the way around my car, so you can tell every fender well lines up, and every, like right there, you can see the taillights are a little crooked. I'll have some work to do on that. It just lets you know if the car sits level or if it doesn't. And great tool. All right, guys. Well, until next time, thanks for checking in. And this is Chris. I'll talk to you later. Bye.